So the Marvel Rivals Season 9 patch notes came out, or they got announced, along with the gameplay of the new team-ups that they added. But the thing is that I'm not really worried about like the changes they made. Like I'm not worried that all these heroes have broken abilities, they have crazy team-ups, everyone seems like they're too broken. The only thing I'm really seeing is that Marvel Rivals is finally finding its identity within the hero shooters out there. So if you look at Overwatch, they have the perks, they have a bunch of heroes already. They have a balanced team composition. Like when people compared Marvel Rivals, they literally said it was like a lesser version of Overwatch. But now that is straying away from all this just picking whatever hero you like to play and having different combinations based on the teammates you get. Now it's more forcing team ups in this game. It's forcing different types of play styles. And with this new regenerative shield they added to dive characters, it's really starting to show that they are trying to put something different into this game. Rather than just being an Overwatch copy or just being an Overwatch or just being a less competitive Overwatch. One thing I would say is that the regenerative shield that they did add for certain heroes, like they said the dive ones, I think it's a good thing because most of the times, if you were playing dive, it's usually very clunky, if you know what I mean. Like you can easily get picked off in this game by either a Hela, you can go dive as not Majik, but you can go dive as Spider-Man, Star-Lord, Black Panther, you can get CC down before you even know what happens. And when you're playing dive and you're trying to get impact kills for your team, getting eliminated by some super fast stun or getting burst down so much to the point you didn't even see it coming, it's so frustrating and it just kind of highlights how casual this game is. But now that they're adding this shield, it's kind of showing that like you can't just like punish someone that's diving so easily. I'm not gonna lie, some of the healers or supports, some of their team ups and buffs they got legit just make them even harder to dive and make them have more sustain, make them have better healing. But that's only with the team ups. But when they added this regenerative shield, they did remove the base. They did reduce the base health for a lot of these heroes, which basically means that they can't just go get up on your face, diving like nothing and expect nothing to happen to them. Because even if they can't get burst down, if there's nothing to burst them down or to lock them up, like let's say you're going Hulk and no one is there to stun you, no one's there to CC you down, like a Wolverine or a Luna Snow, you can get away with a lot of value. You can get up on the back line, you can take off angles, you can be like a nuisance to the enemy team. But to prevent this with the regenerative shield, they reduced your base health with it. But one worry I do have is that dive, especially the Black Panther team up buffs that they have. Some of the dive characters are straight up just, I think, too overpowered to have. Look, I haven't read too much about the patch notes and about the team ups, but it seems like right now it's support and some of these DPS team ups are just way too busted to be even introduced to the game. Like I'm looking at all of them and I'm honestly, even if they allow like 3 days of some streamers playing out these new tests, like they're testing out the new heroes with new team ups and new things. Honestly, until the public literally plays it, we're not gonna really know what's broken and what exactly needs to be nerfed. And honestly, I think this season 9 is literally just gonna be like a test run.